G'day mate, welcome back. Now if you've been watching my channel for a while, this soil's been on the channel before. It wasn't running right and the bloke who owned it told me he bought this brand new, gave it to his son, and that was the story. Had heaps of compression, I pulled over, it's good motor that way. So I assume now, assumptions is the mother of all stuff. I assume the cylinder on this thing will be perfect because it's hardly been used, like brand new. Well, turns out he ran it for about 1 or 2 tanks of fuel. And its ugly head stuck back up again. Got a cooked motor. So there. I'm going to put the degree wheel on this there you go, sitting there. On this motor and try and find what the numbers are. Here you go. Get the numbers off this thing and see if the cylinder I bought from AliExpress is the same or better. So I'll work out the intake timing is, the exhaust, and the squish. I'd probably say the squish would be a lot bigger, but I don't know. So I know these cylinders are expensive for parts. And this cylinder and piston kit came about, I think it was $78 or $80, a reasonable price. But is it the same? Because well, it's a waste of time if it's not the same. But if it's better, it'd be nice to know. But if I have to, if it needs more timing in the intake, I'll grind that out and make it go a bit hard. But just a really interesting video if you guys have got one of these at home. And off AliExpress, it'd be worth doing and fixing up. So I've had a couple of these over the years, but this is the best looking one I've ever seen. All right, I'll get the degree wheel thing set up and see what timing is. Now let's have a look at the timing. I haven't looked yet, so use me. Get my torch out. Do intake first. Have they made a good cylinder replaces? I want to know. Right. I've already zeroed it in, so I'm not showing that. People know how that happens. Right there, okay. 65. There we are, that's not much. Wow. For a little screamer. When I first got this going, I was quite happy with it. So that's 65. Yeah, 65. Yeah. I'll go back right there. That's going up, piston going up, now piston going down. Yeah, 65. So I'll write that down. 65 intake. I think it'd be more like 70. Exhaust. Where's this light? Yeah. The 101 looks like. They've got there. They're 103. Okay. Okay. Squish was 103. Exhaust. Now the squish is 36,000. So pretty big squish. But yeah, I'm interested now. Find out what the difference is between the cylinders. That's the Chinese one. So it's all brand new, haven't opened it up yet. Came with a gasket. I only wish they gave a gasket for the exhaust, because the exhaust gasket, I think it's stuck on there. Maybe not. It's still on the muffler. Yep. Gasket's still on the muffler. Oh, that's good. You're lucky. So don't need a muffler gasket. So now I can remove this cylinder, see the side, and then we'll crack open the piston cylinder and see how it goes. Right, can I see transfers, I wonder? Near top, maybe. There's my torch. I'd say not. Pretty small hole. One thing I like about eBay, you can give people numbers, what they are, where they come from. I find with AliExpress, you can't really find a seller and repeat what I always. I've gone for a person before called June Day. I know that name. I think they have the same name on eBay actually. Roughly there. Okay, it's 125 with intake, so that's normal. Okay, I'll write it down. Close enough for me. 125. Transfer. degrees. So I think what's happened this, I talked to the guy who owned it, or the guy, he's the bloke who's actually got it now. He gave it to his son, and his son was using it once, and it started playing up. So I think what's happened, it's been run on fuel, straight fuel. I got it and it wasn't running well, but I deemed to be a carby kit, assumptions, and I found the carby to have free diaphragm gaskets inside the cubby. So one to pump fuel, a spacer, and then another gasket. So I got a gasket kit and changed it to something too, and it worked good. Before I couldn't get it to work at all. So I thought that was fixed. So I should have had a look into the muffler. Find out where these. Okay. Well, that's tight. It's off. Yeah. Plug. Got to pull the plug out. I pause you guys. You don't want to see this crap. Bring it back in. Now I've undone all the bolts. These two front of the hardest ones. You need a long reach one, the long reach Allen key to get to that to get through. Normally I just take the handlebar off, but it's better to sit like this because it keeps steady. You take the handlebar off, it wants to roll over because the degree wheel's quite heavy. So let's open that up. I'll show you guys what's inside. It might be nice. Gasket staying on the block. Wow. So couple of cylinder bolts out. Where's the fourth one? 1, 2. Oh, I dropped it over the table to find them. Okay, so one's missing already. The hole? No. I'll find it a sec. But anyway, that goes all alone. Has to be here somewhere. Alright. Yep, she's cooked. Really cooked. Oh, there's a bolt there. Okay, that's my bolts. Bring you guys in, have a look at this. Zoom. Oh, we are zooming already. Right, so that's the inside of that cylinder. It's cooked. Really cooked. And when I left it, it was going quite well. I had no problems with it. It didn't want tuning very well when I first got it, but and then tune one, and then the carby kit, so it's been cooked completely. That is not good. You can probably save it properly, I don't know, but I don't like mucking around with cylinders after being cooked like that. And you come back and bite in the ass, and the customer comes back and says, well, it's not working properly. So that's that cylinder. We'll break into the new one. Have a look at that. Sorry guys, I'm not doing videos lately. I've been rebuilding deck, painting parts of the house. Been quite busy actually. Yeah, been very busy. There's up there's rings. Got 1mm rings, they're really skinny. Ah, what's that? Highway. It's got HY, so the highway rings, which is good. I don't know if it's the same size transfers and stuff. I'm trying to get things done, guys. I've got so many sorts of stuff I have to do, and jobs and household stuff, and just life in general. Been busy, and it's been raining. Last night rained so much. It was not funny. Rain. So we'll have the piston set now. Intakes. Okay, the exhaust. The new one's got slightly small exhaust. It's small that way. Pairs, transfers. Got you one. Oh, the new one's got nice transfers. I like the new one. The new cylinder has a good intake. Okay, the intake's bigger too on the new one. Pretty happy with that. Other transfer. Yeah, way bigger on transfers. Then you port that. The only thing is exhaust, but exhaust front on. I don't know. I think the exhaust is slightly smaller, but If the squish is good, I'm not going to muck around at all. It's checking all that, so it's not no hard spiky bits anywhere, or bits that'll break the cylinder. It goes all right. Happy with that. So that's the brand name of this one. Power your machine. And no brand name at all, but you know, good to have the rings what they put in there. There's the gasket. Came with that. And the gasket's still on the block. I'm surprised it didn't muck around and fall off or get ripped. So we'll go back to the saw itself. Have a look at the piston. For you guys, so you see it somewhere. Get out of the way, Kevin. You see that? Yeah. Okay. So that's the piston, and that's the one going on it. Yeah, it's a copy, all right. Now the piston does need cleaning up. There's bits on the corner that need fixing up. But apart from that, it's a dome piston. One out of it to you want it to look like a dome piston too, so that's good. Not worried about that. That's your arrow going forward. Yeah, that should be good. So yeah, piston is circle height, wreck the intake as well. So I'll have to check the seals on the crank too. Make sure everything's running right. But yeah, I'll just show you guys that. So what I'll do now, I'll swap the piston over after I clean it up a bit and do an intake test and see what everything is number wise and see is it worth mucking around or these just bolt straight on, you're good to go. It's alright. Sorry guys, it's hard to see what I'm doing. We're on the intake side. It's alright. But I really like transfers, they're really good. I'm really happy about that. I thought they'd be small. Right, I'll get this piston on here and we'll go from there. I don't know about this, but guys, I know this bloke runs 25-1, but if you look inside the crank down there, it is bone dry. There's no oil anywhere. I don't know if he's run it last or his son, but it's dry. Totally dry, look at that. And that's why the intake side of the piston's gone too. It's exhaust. It's intake. So she's cooked. That's terrible. So I'm going to have to check the crank seals and make sure she's running right, but that's not normal though. I'm wondering about that upper bearing now. Oh, I hate this thing. Work phone, damn you. So that just looks like it's got hot. That's weird though. I'll bring up the owner and see what he says. I don't think I'll have a bearing for that. The special one, I suppose. Try and pull that one in the end. Come on. I'll fit it on the gudgeon pin, I suppose, and see if she feels like how she feels. But that is bone dry. It's not what I call good. Right. I'll dummy fit this piston and see what the timing numbers are. Okay, I've got her dummy fit up. Oops, sorry, let me kick you over. In my small shed. Now, the cylinder's bolted down properly. Do a squish first, I suppose. Let's see what that is. Hope it's the same. I've got the same base gasket on, what was still there, factory one. I'll say it'd be part one video after the ring up there and asked him what he wants to do that ring, wrist pin bearing. I like that. This is with their ass off. I don't want to have a bad bearing in there, blah, I'll think forever. Turn it on, put it easy enough. It's all. Before you go. Okay. So 38 there, with the other one's 36, so very similar that way. Not too bad with that. I'll write it down. Before I forget. That's very similar. We're happy with that. 38. Yeah, intake. What we got? Intake was. It's a tell me if it's I have to pour it a lot. Yeah. He's big. Huh, wow. That is wow, that's a big difference. When it starts to open up to 72. I'll hold it when I look probably. I'll do 71. So 71, it starts opening up. The Thatcher was 65, okay? 71, what's the exhaust on? Get some light for it. Piston going down. There you go. Over there. I would say 101, 102. So that's the same. Let's say 1, 2. The other one was factual 103. So 102 is not far off each other. And 2, and transfers are the same, I hope. Maybe, don't know. Maybe torch one there. Torch. Must be fighting their chooks and roosters and stuff. At that age now they want to fight, muck around. They hurt each other. They want to. It's so new and shiny, it's hard to see what's going on. Probably that there first. So different again. Yeah, 125. So it's the same that way too. So just a matter of I'll bring the owner up and say, look, a wrist pin bearing. I'll see if I can pick one up on eBay. But sometimes eBay tells you things like what works on what. So you might get a bearing for a still, and that bearing will fit some for a Husqvarna or what vice versa. A lot of parts are interchangeable, wrist pin bearing wise and stuff like that. But let's say it's 10 mil. Even one of my Chinese chainsaws might fit that. So anyway, right guys, I'm going to the owner. I'll call it quits. I've got painting to do now. Painting a ceiling. Wonderful job. Over and out guys. Thanks for watching.